Before we even talk about building a better wardrobe, we need to understand what our clothes are actually made of. So today I'm starting a whole new series called Take Care of Your Stuff. So if you're struggling with a closet full of clothes and you have absolutely nothing to wear, my name is Tracy, I'm your closet curator. I'm here to help you create and organize a wardrobe that would enhance your self-confidence. We're gonna start with the foundation of every wardrobe, which is fabric. So think of this as your fabric 101. As I continue to transition my wardrobe from unnatural fabrics to natural fabrics, I am learning so much. So the first thing I do, whether I'm thrifting or shopping retail, is check the fabric tag. And I'm checking the tag for a few reasons. One, I want to see what the garment is made of. And two, I want to know how to actually take care of the garment. And you don't know how to take care of a garment unless you know what the garment is made of. There's really only three main categories: animal, plant, and synthetic. Now there are some blends, but we're just going to focus on the three main categories so we can have a good foundation. So our first category is animal fibers. These are fabrics that come from animals. They are natural protein fibers, and they are great for keeping us warm, and they are breathable. Just to name a few, we have wool. Wool comes from sheep. We have cashmere. Cashmere comes from goats. We have alpaca. Alpaca comes from alpacas. And then we have silk. Silk comes from silkworms. They spin cocoons made from a natural fiber, and then that natural fiber becomes the silk fabric. Now these fibers regulate temperature, they don't smell easily, and they age beautifully. But they do need gentler care, and if not stored properly, they can attract moths. So when we're buying these fabrics, yes, they can be the most luxurious, but we also have to consider how we take care of them. So our next category is our plant-based fabrics. These fabrics are what most people think of when you think of everyday natural fabrics. So let's just talk about two. We have cotton that comes from the cotton plant and linen that comes from the flax plant. These fabrics too are breathable, but these are a little easier to take care of when it comes to wearing something every day. So this is where I recommend to my clients where to start when they decide to transition their wardrobes into more natural fabrics. Definitely cotton and linen. It's more accessible. You can basically go into, I want to say, any store and find a cotton t-shirt, right? But it's not likely that you can go in any store and find a cashmere sweater. So it's a little more accessible, and this is where I would suggest to start if you wanted to transition into more natural fabrics. To go a little bit deeper, if you decided to start your transition and you wanted to do a few garments at a time, I will always recommend start with your undergarments, your bras, your underwears, your socks, and then move towards your other garments. And the third category is synthetic fabrics. These are man-made, and instead of them being harvested or grown, they are processed with chemicals. So we're talking about polyester, acrylic, and nylon, to name a few. And these fabrics are more affordable. These fabrics are more accessible. They tend not to wrinkle as much, and they're pretty easy to take care of. And they don't attract moths whatsoever. They do behave differently when it comes to being breathable, when it comes to heat, and when it comes to long wear. With all three of these categories, fabric really determines longevity, how comfortable you are, and how you're going to take care of each garment. So now that you understand the basic of the three categories, the next step is to learn how to care for each garment. So stick around with this new series, because next I'm going to teach you how to take care of wool. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.